Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So admittedly, this is a video that people have been sending me nonstop. They've been telling me, Graham, you gotta go and watch this video. But it doesn't stop there. Because in addition to people sending me this video, telling me to watch it, the YouTube algorithm has been showing this to me on the homepage for like 2 weeks straight. Every single time I go on YouTube, it's there. Just as the first suggestion, like,
Graham, you gotta go watch this video, you gotta react to it, and you gotta put it on the second channel and tell people to smash the like button.
So you know what? Here we go. Fine, I'm giving in. This video is titled, Bringing in $420,000 a Year as a Recent US Citizen. So with that said, you guys, make sure you're already subscribed, hit the like button, and now with that said, let's begin.
Coming from Peru, I always knew that money is important, and you only get as far as your efforts. I do my IT consulting business with a partner, and I also work full-time as a cybersecurity contractor.
You gotta admit, it would be hilarious if you made $420,000 a year growing medical plants, okay? You could fill in the imagination there. We're supposed to be pretty PG now for the first minute of a YouTube video, so until I cross that line, I don't want to say the word, but it would be funny, right? The connection, 420 grand a year selling medical blanks. I don't know where I'm going with that. It's just kind of funny, okay? It's funny to imagine. He didn't, though. We'll continue.
My wife works full-time on the daycare, part-time as a real estate agent. For the snow plowing, we have drivers. My name is Eddie Nunez. I'm 34 years old, and my wife and I bring in $420,000 a year.
Gosh, this guy is great for the economy. What doesn't he do? He is doing all the jobs. It seems like he has a whole empire underneath him, and he's just running at his fingertips. This is fantastic.
Our life was very difficult back in Peru. My mom really struggled. She saw the assassination of her parents right in front of her. She suffered domestic violence.
Wow, what a path. And I can't even imagine the struggles it would take to make that sort of trek to the United States, and then also have to go through it legally on top of that. From what I've heard, there's a lot of red tape. They do not make it easy if you want to come here. So that's something that I can't even fathom.
I resented my life here. Sometimes I resented my mom. Living here as an undocumented person just means working and working and working because you want to achieve something.
Yeah, it's a constant uphill battle. I can only imagine just like coming here and then having to work your butt off. You have to outwork everybody else just to get some of the same opportunities. And you have to outwork everybody, improve yourself. So it really goes to show you, it's just like, I do believe in America, anybody could make it. I mean, reasonably, anybody can accomplish anything. I hold that belief pretty strongly, and I know some people disagree with that, but you know what? I tend to be positive, and you could look at the outliers and say, they did it. Why can't I?
They wanted somebody better for their daughter, and I completely understand that now that I'm a parent.
Oh man, someone better. Now this dude's raking in $420,000 a year. He's making a doctor's salary. I bet her parents are pretty silly now. I bet they're regretting ever telling her that. So if you're the odd one out of the family, all you have to do, make a ton of money. They'll solve everything. What? Oh my gosh. I would be pissed. I would be so upset. Why are her parents doing that? Again, I hope they look back at this and regret their choices and spend the rest of their lives trying to make it back up to their daughter, putting her through all of this. Jeez. The poor guy, what did he do? Listen, I think as long as he's not getting in trouble, I don't see the issue here.
I will sign my name and I will go there every single day to study my case. And the judge told me, I'm gonna grant you asylum. You explain everything in detail, you defended yourself well in front of the prosecutor, and she also told me, don't ever put your head down for anybody. Be proud of yourself.
That is insane. What can't this guy do? I said that in the beginning. I'm like, this dude is running a whole bunch of businesses and stuff on his fingertip. Like, the fact that he could go and study the law and then represent himself and win and get granted asylum. How? Yeah, reconciled with his in-laws. How do you ever recover from that? At that point, I just cut him off entirely. What, so he has to be in the prison library studying for months because they decided they didn't like him with their daughter? What on earth? That is awful. I don't know if I could forgive somebody after that.
As soon as I got my associate's degree, I started looking for jobs. Any IT job, I started applying for. Now I work as a cybersecurity contractor full-time.
Oh my gosh. Again, they're doing it all. The IT business, fantastic. He got in at a good time. IT workers, very in demand. And the fact that they're able to work together like that, her as a part-time real estate agent while also raising kids, while he's also running businesses, I'm really just happy for him. This is a great video. I'm glad you guys told me to watch this one.
One of the people that I admired, Mark Cuban, I remember the phrase he used. He said, like, you only have to be right once. So I had many crazy ideas. And my wife, who was always pushing me from behind, she was like, that's a great idea, let's make it happen.
I would love for Mark Cuban to react to this. I've seen him on some of these YouTube videos. He does do reactions every now and then. It would be incredible if he just watches this video, gives his thoughts, sees that. I would love to make the connection between him and Mark Cuban. I think that would be amazing.
We bought our first truck in 2011, and we got a contract with the Virginia Department of Transportation, pushing snow in the winters, that we were able to buy another truck the next year, and then we bought 2 trucks.
Oh my gosh, what a business. What a great business to run. You don't even think about that. That's what I like about business, is that there's so many ways to make money that you would never even expect. Snow plowing. The businesses that don't have a lot of glamour to them, but they're necessities. I think that garbage trucks, or one of them, porta potties, like all of these things that you don't really consciously think of, but you use. Fences could be another one. It's like there's welding. There's so many, trades and businesses out there that can make a ton of money that you could get into that just do well. Everyone needs it.
Right now, we have 8 houses and 7 properties. We fix them up and then we rent them. Some of the properties that I have are completely paid off. All the others are currently have a mortgage. My idea was to get to my goals faster, was to have different streams of income and revenue.
Look at this. Look at all the streams of income on this. Haters gonna still be like,
Oh, but no, that's not possible. That's not possible. He's just lucky.
it's like, come on, this is not luck. Look at this, $170,000 from his rental properties. I have a feeling that's gross, not net. Maybe, and listen, this all could be net, okay? Could be net, maybe I'm wrong here. My guess is it's probably gross, could be net, okay? 168 from daycare, 110 from cybersecurity, IT consulting. This is amazing. I mean, the way he's diversified his income, if 1 or 2 of these goes down, he's still totally fine. That's the genius in this. And they're all so different from each other that even if we hit such a bad recession, the chances of this entire portfolio being impacted, almost non-existent.
The first time we went to this coffee shop, we fell in love with the character of the place. And we were like, oh my God, this place looks really nice. And they sell Peruvian coffee. And we wanted to add one more stream of income to our current monthly revenue. So my wife and I decided that this was the perfect business to buy.
What? They walk in there, they buy it for 20 grand? Something's up on that. How do they just buy it for 20 grand? Great deal, it seems like. Unless the business wasn't doing well, it's probably losing money and they're trying to turn it around.
I just started crying. I was extremely happy to finally say, okay, I'm truly a citizen now. And I'm happy to be here.
Great, now I could get jury duty. You're gonna pull him away from that, go and spend a day in a courthouse. I've done that a few times. So far they've never picked me, but it's still like an entire day of waiting there, it's doing nothing, and it's just,
I'm very grateful with the opportunities. I'm grateful with God. I'm grateful for my mom and my wife. She bet on me. She put all her chips in my basket, and I knew I couldn't afford to let her lose. I'm happy and I'm grateful for this life.
Jeez, what a great video. This one's fantastic. This is one of those videos you just feel better after watching it. And again, I think he's a perfect example that anybody could do it. You put your mind to something, you have a goal, you could accomplish it. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. And feel free to get some free stocks down below in the description. I got a paid affiliate link there. That could be worth all the way up to a few $1,000s when you make a deposit. You can also add me on Snapchat and Instagram. Thank you so much, and until next time.